All right, so now that you've got the start time code and tape ID on your clips, you'll notice up here at the top of the bin there's a star. That means your bin hasn't been saved yet. So I'll hit Command S to save my bin. And then now let's get into transcoding. So when you transcode linked media, that's telling Avid to create new media because right now these clips are merely just referencing the raw media on my desktop. So if I right click on one of these clips and go to reveal file, then it'll open media. Just go right to my desktop. But we don't edit with AMA clips. We want to edit with transcoded media. So what I'm going to do is select all these clips. I'm going to click inside the bin and then hit Command A, and that will select all the clips. And then right click on so right here where you see the little clip icon. It looks like a clip with a link on it. That means it's AMA linked. So I'm going to click on that or right click on that and then go to consolidate transcode. And this is the consolidate transcode window. And so I want to click on transcode in the top left. And this is all AMA linked media. So I could check this box transcode only linked media, but you don't have to turn this on. I'm just going to turn it on. And now you below that you've got your dimensions, your target video resolution, and link source scaling quality, and the audio settings. I'm going to check the audio boxes. And 48K 24-bit is good, and we want it to be PCM. That's all correct. Now, if I click on this drop-down box next to raster dimensions, right now it's set to project dimensions. You can choose source dimensions, and since my footage was shot in 4K, if I choose source dimensions and then transcode it, it will remain 4K. It won't change the frame size at all. So, but that's not what I'm going to choose. I'm going to go back to project dimensions and convert to project frame rate. That's correct. I want that. And then this is an important part of the consolidate transcode window is the target video resolution. Now I'm going to click on that drop down box, and you've got all these different codecs to choose from. Now, I want to, when you're transcoding for a show or a movie, you're not going to be editing in the native resolution, and not in Avid at least. You're going to do your offline editing in a lower resolution. So for this project, I'm going to choose a lower DNX HD resolution. So I'm going to choose DNX HD LB. And here's an extra little trick is I'm going to choose frame flex, turn that on. Now what that does is since my footage is 4K frame size, since I have the frame flex button turned on, it's checked. When I transcode this media, it's going to resize it to be 1920 by 1080. And that's what I want. So any footage in your project that is not your project frame size, if you have the frame flex box checked, when you transcode it, it will resize it. Avid will resize it for you. So, and then now also I choose what drive I want to transcode to. Over here on the left where it says target drives, that's where you choose what drive you want to transcode to. So I'm going to click on back HD, and everything looks correct. I've got project dimensions. I've got convert to project frame rate. I've got my target resolution of DNx HD LB, and I want to resize this footage to be the project frame size, which is 1920 by 1080. So I have frame flex checked, and I have the audio boxes checked. Now, if you have these audio boxes turned off when you transcode it, then the audio won't get transcoded. So I want those to be on. And now I'm ready to transcode. So I click on transcode.